What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another game review. And today I'm very excited to check out Dr. Microbe, the microscopic logic race from Blue Orange Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 plus. It'll take about 15 minutes to play. And in Dr. Microbe, you're going to be taking a pair of tweezers and putting various different bugs into your petri dish. This is a fine motor racing game, and then there's also a little bit of trying to deduce what microbe you need to get for your superbug, but take that with a grain of salt. What am I talking about? Let's open it up and I'll show you what I mean. Alright then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Dr. Microbe. So first and foremost, we're going to get a handy dandy ruled thing. Coaster, I guess. It's double-sided. It's got a couple pictures and illustrations, and it's very well done. It should have you up and running in no time at all. It's also a very simple game, so I can teach you how to play it right now. So in Dr. Microbe, you are going to be trying to get 5 of these cards right here. These are going to be score cards. How you're going to get these cards is by being the quickest person to use your tweezers and put certain of these microbes into your petri dish, and then figuring out what the super bug is. I'll actually just flip over one of these cards and show you exactly how it works. So first we'd flip over this one. Now, what you have to do is you have to get these 3 bugs in there first. So this is now just a race to see who can do this. So boom, boom. We need the red squiggly one. Where's the red squiggly one? There's the red squiggly one. Got that in there, and then we got the blue suitcase. Now, all the while you're going to be doing this, you're also going to be trying to figure out what the super bug is. So the super bug has to be a different color than all these and a different shape. So we know it's going to be green that's going to be in there. And we know it's not going to be the green suitcase. It's not going to be the green squiggly line. Oh, there it is. It's going to be the green boom. What are those things? The things you eat with coffee. So yeah, there we go. If I was the first person to do that, match up all 3 of these, boom, 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 and then figure out what the different color and different shape is and put it into the superbug thing, then I am going to win the card, dump out my pieces, and then you would rinse, wash, and repeat. You're going to keep doing this until someone has gotten 5 of these. Now, there also are some variants that you can play with. First and foremost, we have this purple one right over here, which kind of adds as like this little unfortunate hot potato. How this works is you're just going to put that in there at the beginning, and then if this is in your petri dish, in any spot in your petri dish, you cannot win the round. So you're going to want to pass this to someone else. But that's not all, because if you have this at the end of the round and you lose, you have to give up one of your victory cards to the winner if you have a victory card. So it definitely will spice things up. The other variant is sabotage, where you will be able to add microbes to your opponent's dish in an attempt to sabotage them. But that's what you're going to be doing in Dr. Microbe. Alrighty then, Dr. Microbe from Blue Orange Games. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. This is a family/children's game, pure and simple. This is not the kind of game you're going to be busting out at a party or at game night or anything like that. This is purely in that family and children game crowd, which might be a turnoff to some people. Also, the game is incredibly simple, and it just boils down to how quickly can you get the pieces into your petri dish and then figure out what that last piece is and then put it in there. Now, that being said, I do really like the variant with the purple virus. I'm not the biggest fan of the one where you can put different microbes into different people's petri dishes, because that can just get annoying and people just be like, haha, I'm just kind of trying to mess you up. I wasn't a fan of that, but hey, your family might like that. Any other cons that I have with the game? You know, I just wish there was more here. I wish it was more, just a little bit more. I'm not asking for too much more. I understand that this is aimed at a family and children crowd, but I just wanted a little bit more with the game. But moving on to the pros, Dr. Microbe, I enjoy and I can't appreciate the game. I will be keeping this game for my 4-year-old son because he absolutely adores this game. I also brought it into a 2nd grade classroom. They liked it an awful lot as well. And as a teacher, I can really appreciate, especially if you have younger children, the fact that this works on fine motor skills really well, using those tweezers, trying to pinch things out, and I can appreciate that coming from a teacher's point of view. I mean, there's not really too much to say about this game. It's just so straightforward and so simple, you could probably see if it's going to be for you just by watching that middle part. For me personally, It is for me. My kid loved it. My 1-year-old son, I'm sure in a couple of years, is going to like it as well. I'm going to bring it into my classroom as a treat for some children to play, especially ones who have bad fine motor skills. The components are nice. The artwork is bright. It pops off. The microbes feel cool. They're kind of like this weird rubbery plastic. You know, you got the real Petri dishes. Everything looks nice. The box is probably a little bit bigger than it needs to be, which is slightly annoying. But still, overall, Dr. Microbe, if you're in the market for a game for children, this might be one you want to check out. My son surely likes it an awful lot, and I think your kids might like it as well. If they're between the ages of 3 to 4 to, say, 9, 10, 11, 12. After that, you probably want to steer clear and maybe go get, Dr. Eureka instead. But for the younger crowd, I can recommend Dr. Microbe from Blue Orange Games. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know when's the last time you saw a doctor. For me personally, I was actually in the ER for my son. He had some light pneumonia about 3 weeks ago. He's all better now. But man, that's scary, having to take your son into the ER. After that, probably when he was born. I don't visit the doctor too often. But when was the last time you saw a doctor? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.